This video is for all members of the office, in particular agents. I will go through the newsfeed, quick messages, flyer, open house, comments, settings, listing board, open house, within that, sales board, recognitions. So a lot, and I will start now. When you log into LunaLista, and you can do that at LunaLista.com, or click in one of your text messages or your emails, that leads you into a newsfeed. This is a complete fake office I have here, and each office can have their own background. This one, I've chosen this very different background. Yours will be different. When you go in, you might see new listings, and as you can see here, it is active, and if you happen to be the agent for this listing, you can then say, I will make it available for other agents to help me do open house. So if you do that, you will click this icon and it will change, and I'm gonna go to this other page. Then we will send out a notification to all agents who is subscribing to new listings in the city that this one is located in. We will try not to send these kind of information out to those who are not interested in it, in doing open houses. I'll get back into how we do that. So let's say you did this, and later those time slots have been filled up, and you will take it off again as available for open house. You click the icon above below it, and as you can see here, it changed colors, and now say click if no more available for open house. The headline will then change as well. But let's say that you are an agent who want to do a open house here for this listing, and it can be you yourself or any other agent who's doing an open house for this listing. You will click the line where that say click for more information and make flyers right under the picture. So click that one. Now you go into flyer area. In this case, I want to make a posting to Instagram, and I'm gonna click view. But you probably will click download, so that the result will be downloaded to it's ready to be downloaded to your computer. And let's say here that it's gonna be open house, and you can choose among all the pictures that are available. In this case, only one picture is available. And that is really all you need to do, because we already have your picture, we already have your contact information, your DRE number, name, and all the fundamental information about this listing. So in your posting, you can then say when this open house is, and from what time, and this and that. But this is how easy it is. Only a few clicks, and you have made a open house flyer or post. An admin can though go in and choose to make a flyer for anyone in the office, but any single agent, individual agent, can only make a flyer for themselves. If it was for printing, it will look different. So let's just say coming soon instead of open house. And you can see this is specific for printing. I am going to go back to the news feed. I clicked news feed here. If you are interested in getting notifications about available open houses in in the cities that have your interest, then you can you click the second line here that is under the picture. So I'm going to click in there. There's also another way, I'll get back to this in a moment, where you can get into these settings. Now, once you're in here, you can see I'm interested in getting notifications when there are available open houses in these cities. And the options for cities, when you click it, will be the cities that your office or chain have listings in. So we will not give you options of, let's say, Palm Springs if your office is not represented in Palm Springs in any way. But if you're interested in, let's say, the surrounding cities here, then you can click Save, check mark them and click Save in the bottom of that, and scroll down. You can see now I've selected all these cities. And then you can select what kind of notification you want. Well, do you want that with email and or text messages? That is how you select that. You can also select in general. So say you like to know or get a notification if specific offices in your chain, when they have new listings. So in this case, I selected that it would be from test group 7, like test group 04. Maybe there's a neighboring office, and click Save. But I can also, instead of selecting specific offices, I select specific cities. So I can say new listings, yeah. When they are in Long Beach, I'm interested in getting a notification. Then it doesn't matter from which office in my chain, as long as it is in Long Beach. Then I would like to get a notification. So you can see I moved this select and check mark to down here, and then selected Long Beach. And you can then say, well, just give it in my newsfeed, nothing more. But it could also be that you say, yeah, you also want an email and maybe even a text message about that new listing. Once you have made those changes, you go down here to the bottom and you click the plus sign, which is the save sign. Now, there is a number of things you can select where you can say, well, there are certain things that you're not interested in, and then you can deselect those kind of, or you only want this kind of information be sent as an email and not as a text message. You can check mark those. It could be that you are, let's say that you are not an agent who deals with commercial real estate at all, so you don't have any interest in information that in any seminars, etc., that comes out about commercials. So you might want to off-check that. Or if you're a man, it is about women in real estate, off-check, and so on and so on. And then again at the bottom here, you should click Save. Then you will not get those notifications if the person who are sending out the message have checked mark that this is a message within that target group. I'm going to go back to the newsfeed. If you want to make a message to your whole office about something, maybe you want to ask them, I need a plumber for a client. Does anyone know of a good plumber? Then you can click here, this icon that says click quick messages, the top icon here. Just jump back down to the bottom. Does anyone know of a good plumber? And then you can click send, and it will then be sent to your whole office. You can also give some sort of a smiley notification with someone, let's say that they got a new listing, and you want to just let them know that you recognize it, that they got that, you can click the smiley, and then you, and as others click, so that agent will see, oh yeah, okay, others, I noticed that I got this new listing, or whatever it is. You can also make a comment, specific comment to that, like awesome, and then that agent will get that notification, but others can also see your comment here. This is the part where we talk about the news, specifically related to the newsfeed. I'm now going in to show you the listing and sales board. So I'm going to click the upper left corner icon to say home. I'm going into the sales board, listing board, to listing board here. Now you can see all the listings from your office, but you can also choose to see the listings from any other office or all offices. You can go a month back or multiple months back and look at that, or forward again. And then you can see sometimes there is this comment available for open house. That is if someone have made it available for open house and it is still available for open house. So contact that agent to do an open house if it has your interest. You can click here at the icon and see only listings that is available for open house. Being in a chain with many offices, there should always be some available open houses for you. You can click into the sales list, or sales board, and it's very similar to the listing board. It is what you in old days would have in writing, in writing in the office, but here you can see it from anywhere. Now then there is an icon we call recognitions. You can click into that, click that one, and now you can go in and see how the agents in the office is doing. And if you're on a chain, you can see for both specific offices and for the whole chain as such. So let's say that it's for the chain and agents with this past week's most sales. Remember, this is just a complete fake setup, chain and office, but then you will see the people ranked in your chain or your office. So that was about sales. You can also go in and look at the sales units, listing in dollar and listing units. You can see how the office is doing, and you can see how you are doing in different ways. So the way you got into this with the recognitions, I click the listing and sales board, and then the icon here, recognitions, or within either the listing board or the sales board, you can click that the recognitions icon as well. Up here in the settings, you can click that, and what we looked at before, where you signed up for which cities you are interested in getting new listings for, and which cities for the open house. You also select here whether you will want to get new listing notifications as emailed and or text from your own. This is just from your own office. I'm gonna go back into the settings, and if you click profile, my profile, then you go in here where you see your profile information. You can change anything, including your password. If you happen to accidentally forward one of your text messages or emails with information about a new listing, and that was also with the link that went back to this, you definitely should go in and change your password. That means this link that you have now sent out to many people will not work when they try to click it. That is a very quick walkthrough of some of the items and some of the things that LunaLista can do for you. But for now, I think that is enough. The training here is available online, so you can always look at this at a later time again. Thank you for your time and interest. Bye.